often ask me what happened to my leg. My disability is as a result of hospital negligence. When my mom was pregnant, she had lots of complications. One time she told me that she was pregnant and she went somewhere. She was inside a bus and the bus caught fire. She was trying to come out because everybody was running, so she fell and she fell with her tummy. After that incident, she wanted to use the restroom. She started bleeding. So she had to go to the hospital. So the doctor told her that the baby needs to be taken out and that her baby is dead. So my mom now agreed with the doctor. She signed and they took they brought me out and they discovered that I have heartbeat. So and she was just 7 months. She was just 7 months and the doctor said, oh, that there's heartbeat. My mom was shocked that her child is still alive. So the hospital took me, the doctors and the nurses, they tried to place me in an incubator. It was like a whole emergency situation. After a few months, they said that I was okay. My mom can go home with her child. She took me home and we started she started nursing her child. After so many more, like few of 3 months, she discovered that every time she touched my right leg, I always shiver. She took me back to the hospital and the doctors now discovered that there's a problem with my right leg. My parents tried everything. I remember them going to orthopedic. They placed a lot of cast, that is the POP. They placed a lot of casting on my feet. And for a long time, they kept going with me, and my legs started getting tinier and tinier. One time, my grandmom, she was tired of it all. She now called my mother and told my mother to leave me, to stop going with me. I think that is where I would say they didn't take the right decision, to be frank with you all. But such is life. So they stopped going, not totally, they just want me to be a bit, to grow a bit so that they can continue. At least I will be wiser and they can tell me to stay one place and I will stay. Growing up as a physically challenged child, I did not feel anything in the school, in my neighborhood. I did not feel left out. The only thing I know is that my mom never allowed me to play with my mates, like dangerous play, all those kind of running, playing football. But I always want to join them. So I never had the opportunity to do all those things with my mates. She would always want me, come and sit down. Kenechukwu bịa ibe bịa lana. Eso na ndị ugba ball. But I always want to play. So one day I was playing and do you know what? I broke one of my toenail and it was so painful. My mom came out and she saw me on the floor. She looked at me. I could see the anger in her eyes. Later they took me in and she was crying. She was crying and she told our neighbor Mama Igala. She said, Mama, this child wants to kill me. This child wants to kill me. I was looking at my mom. My mom was overprotective of me. No one ever laid a finger. No one ever beats me. She can correct me by beating me. Apart from her, nobody beats me. Nobody. She cried that day and she begged Mama to help her because the old woman, she also straightened bones. So the woman now called me and she was telling me, your mom loves you so much. You cannot do everything that every other person does. Just know this. I was telling her, okay, Mama, okay, Mama. After that incident, I became very conscious of the kind of thing I do, the kind of play. Anytime my mates are, maybe they are driving, they are playing with tire, all those childhood experience, they are playing with tire. I often doesn't play. I'll just sit one place and just laugh and just cheer them up. That is the only thing I do. In the school, I always go to school and come back. I don't really play games. There's a lot of games with in the school, but I actually don't join them. I actually don't do any games with children. Children my mate, I actually don't. And I remember one time we are going out for teenagers camping. I begged my mom because she never let me out of her sight. I begged my mom, can she please help me, just help me pay for the camping that I want to go. I cried. I did everything that I need to do. My mom now accepted. That was the first time I remember leaving her side. She bought me everything. You guys, childhood, as a physically challenged girl, I did not feel anything. I did not notice. Nobody around me made me feel like I'm physically challenged. Nobody. Nobody. Not in the home, not in the neighborhood. No, there's no aspect of my childhood that I remember maybe someone insulting me or telling me, Kene, this is what you are. Look at your leg. Look at no, 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 no. All throughout my childhood journey, it was very, very fun as a physically challenged girl. In my school as a child, primary school, I never felt different. The teachers, I will tell you all, they are all awesome. My classmates, nobody ever treated me differently. Nobody. Even maybe they want to do debates, they'll always tell me, Kene, do you want to join? I will pick the topic I want to debate on, or any activity I want to participate. I felt loved in my school. I felt loved. Nobody, not the teachers, they never even made me feel special or say, oh, you cannot do this because you are physically challenged. No, they treated me just the way they treated other children. And that is one good thing about my childhood. I will always say to everyone, I've never been treated differently as a child, not until adulthood happened. My childhood gave me the confidence I'm showing today. My childhood is the foundation of who I am today. This is Bliss Unlimited. Please, if you relate with this story of this young lady here, please share my post, comment, drop a positive comment for me and encourage me, because I know one person is inspired by my story. Thank you.